Hey, Storypillar friends. It's me, Meg. Grown-ups, if you love the news, most of the time anyway, and want your kids to love the news too, check out Newsy Pooloozi, a news podcast for smart kids and curious adults. Host Leela and her mom Lindy cover everything from the top science news to the latest in tech, arts, culture, sports, and plenty of oddball news from every corner of the globe. Find more information at newsypooloozi.com and listen wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, ready for the show?
Hello, everybody! It's me, Sneak, your number one fun in the sun caterpillar head counselor with red sneakers! Welcome to Camp Sneaky Shorts, Storypillar's finest summer getaway with no grown-ups allowed, baby cloud! We've got an all-you-can-eat gummy centipede breakfast buffet, free ninja rainbow flying unicorn rides after lunch, and a 24-hour glow-in-the-dark glitter water balloon fight. To your battle stations, people! It's gonna get sparkly. Anywho, chicken chew. Thanks for stopping by this week's Sneak Attack. We'll talk about where we're headed for next week's story, hear some amazing ripperoo animal facts, and laugh our popsicles off at some amazing jokes. Ready? Next week we're headed to Basque country, hop on the flea, cause we're headed to the Basque country. Basque country, what rhymes with Basque country? Ooh, sea like the ocean, or flea like that pesky little buggy-wuggy that wants to suck your blood. Ooh, I don't think this is actually a thing, but spaghetti tree? Oh, poetry like your toes smell like a rose with no clothes. Okay, Tene, I think we're ready. Let's climb a spaghetti tree, recite some poetry, hop on a flea, and fly over the sea all the way to Basque country. The Basque country is an area in northern Spain and southern France surrounded by the Bay of Biscay to the north, the Pyrenean Mountains to the east, and the Cantabrian Mountains to the west. This region has a little bit of everything, like mountains, rivers, coastlines, forests, and even a desert called Bardenas Reales that has rock formations and mini mountains that look like they fell off the moon and kasploonie-toonied right in the middle of the Basque country. Heads up, Houston! We got moon rocks coming in hot! The Basque country is actually one of the oldest cultures in Europe. People have lived in this area for around 20,000 years, which is at least 600 kabillion 900 trillion 582.5 caterpillar years, or 73 giant chicken years. Ooh, and the Basque language, Euskara, is one of the oldest languages still spoken in Europe today, even though linguists or scientists who study language aren't exactly wackily sure where it came from. From French? No baroonie-toonie. From Spanish? Not a chance, baby ants. From a distant planet in the Galactiverse whose life forms subsist on hot dogs and jelly beans? The world will never know. Dun, dun, dun! Anywho, horseshoe. Throughout history, the Basque people were known for being excellent shepherds, sailors, and fisher people, and probably even navigated their way across the Atlantic Ocean before Christopher Columbus made his famous voyage to the Americas in 1492. As for today, chicken tray, the Basque country is known for pelote, a sport like squash or racquetball where players use a paddle, a curved basket sling thingy, or even just their old handy-wandy to smash a hard ball about the same size as a tennis ball against a wall at up to 188 miles per hour or 302 kilometers per hour. That's almost as fast as a high-speed Shinkansen train in Japan. So if you're headed to the Basque country anytime soon, look alive, people! Blazing bullet train balls coming through! Ooh, I almost forgot-y Waddy. The Basque country is also super-duper pooper famous for the running of the bulls during the festival of San Fermín. That's when people put on their most festive white shirts and red scarves and line up at 8 a.m. to run through the streets of Pamplona with 12 car-sized bulls with pointy horns running at full speed after them. Move it or lose it, sister. Literally. This tradition probably started when young people ran in front of livestock to help lead them to market, but it's actually pretty dangerous, so maybe stick to an early morning gummy centipede snack and some light caterpillar jazzercise yoga instead. Lift those knees, baby! A 1, a 2, a 15, 23! Moving on, sparkly swan, to our amaze-tastic animal of the week, the Pyrenean Desman. Pyrenean Desmans kinda look like a hamster glued to a rat with a teeny-weeny hammer taped on the end of their noses. And these nocturnal hammer hamsters have dark brown fur and a skinny tail about as long as their bodies, and they live in burrows near lakes and marshes in the Basque country and surrounding area. During the day, Pyrenean Desmans use their sharp claws to climb into their burrows and take a little nappy-wappy, but at night, they use their big, webbed, hairy back feet to propel themselves through the water and slurp up aquatic bugs, tiny fish, and mini crustaceans like shrimp, crabs, and crayfish. And even though they can't see their snacky-wacky swimming around in the dark, murky water, the Pyrenean Desman's nose is covered with tiny sensory hairs they use to detect movement of their prey. Kind of like the star-nosed mole from Storypillar episode 2.8. Ooh, and one more thing, Chicken Wing. Pyrenean Desman can even seal off their ears and nostrils while they're hunting to keep the pesky-wesky water dripplies out. So, Rainbow, next time you go swimming, just strap on a Pyrenean Desman and leave your ear and nose plugs at home, Chicken Phone. Or maybe not, because Pyrenean Desman are actually smackly endangered, and it's never a good idea to glue a wild animal to your face. Okie dokie, pokey croaky. Now it's time for my favorite part, joke time! Joke number 1. What do you call a very sleepy cow? Did you get it? A bulldozer! Get it? Like bull, like a boy cow with pokey horns, and doze like sleep? I'm a joke genius! Okay, joke number 2. In honor of the Basque country's history of being excellent sailors. What is a sailor's favorite dessert? Give up? Chocolate chip cookies. Like chocolate chip cookies, but on a ship? Isn't joke time the best? Okay, that's it, potato chip grown-ups. Don't forget to stop by our Ko-fi page if you're interested in supporting more fantastic episodes of Storypillar. Oh, and Duffa-rooney Toonies, stop by our online Storypillar store at storypillarstore.threadlist.com and load up on all kinds of amaze-tastic swag featuring yours truly and Meg and Sparky and Beanie Weenie Genie. Oh, and if you're interested in sharing an unstick trick for the second half of Storypillar Season 3, have your grown-ups shoot an email to info@storypillar.com. They can also head to the episode notes for links to all the amaze-tastic things we talked about on today's episode. Oh, Ready, Netty Letty. Thanks for joining me for this week's Sneak Attack. I can't wait to laugh my pineapples off with you next time. Bye.